Hello YouTube makeup lovers, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to BLoungeMakeup, I really hope that you guys stick around and subscribe for more videos. For today, I wanted to share with you guys my everyday makeup routine. This is pretty much my 10-minute routine that I do Monday through Sunday. If I'm leaving the house, I will pretty much be doing this routine. So that is kind of what I wanted to share with you guys today. It's quick, it takes me about 10 minutes. And for today though, I do want to do something a little bit extra, and it is that it is my everyday routine, but not necessarily with the products that I gravitate towards every day that I have in my collection. I did buy a lot of new products since I just posted that haul, which I will link to down below. But if I do try a new product, I will also show you guys what are the products that I usually use every day before purchasing these, but at least you guys get to see my first impressions on some new makeup that I have. But the routine is the routine that I do every single day. There are a couple steps there, 2 or 3 steps that I don't do every single day, but I do add on if I have an extra 3, 4, or even 5 minutes just to look a little bit more glam, but still easy. It just adds an extra oomph to my daily makeup look. I think this look is perfect for when you travel, for the morning to go to work. You can wear it to go to school. If you're gonna go shopping, it is just very, very quick. It's also a really good look that you can also take it, I think, from day to night, because even though it's really simple, if you take off this lip and add like a bright red or something a little bit more like sexy and boom, you can also do that without having to change your whole face, just adding a lip, because the eye makeup I think is so simple that a bright lip would also just take it to an extra level. But yes, so if you want to see how I do my 10-minute quick makeup look for every single day, then keep watching. So the first thing I do is apply the Caudalie Beauty Elixir. I love this in the morning because it's something that just wakes me up. It has the best scent. And of course, I always moisturize, and this is one that I'm really enjoying, which is the Clinique Moisture Surge. This one is Extended Thirst Relief. They have a ton of these, or they have different names, or I can't find this one with the exact name. But you know, they sell it at SEPHORA, I think ULTA, like MACY'S. For some reason the names are just so different in all the stores, or there are just so many different versions of it. But that's a really great moisturizer. Then I always add a primer or something else, like another step. Sometimes I'll use the Hourglass Veil Primer. Other times I'll use the Too Faced Hangover, or even the Farsali, which I just got a new one, Unicorn Essence. For today, I'm gonna use the Hourglass Veil Primer. Next, I apply foundation. When I really want my makeup to last all day long, like for work, if after I'm gonna go to happy hour or something like that on a Friday or a Thursday night, I'll usually use the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow, because this stuff lasts all day long and I really love it. And then other times I just use whatever it is that I grab. I alternate. I'll use my La Mer, I'll use the Christian Dior Forever, I'll use the Caudalie foundation. I just, here really, there's really not a particular foundation. Even the Charlotte Tilbury Light Wonder one, this is a really good one for during the day. These are pretty much the ones that I like to use for during the day, and you can use those all the time. But for some reason, the Infallible is the one that I use when I really want my makeup to last all day, or if I really want my makeup to be like boom in the evening time. I love that one. Today though, I kind of wanted to use this new one from Tom Ford. This is a traceless foundation stick, and I've tried it once or twice before already, and this is definitely one that is really good also for during the day. I mean, it's a really pricey foundation, so I don't think, honestly, I don't really think it's worth it, because it's a very little product. It's very light coverage. Like light to medium is the most you can, medium is probably the most you can get. But yeah, it's not the most coverage. It looks really nice, very natural, very beautiful, but I get the same effect with all my other foundations that don't cost as much. So then of course I'll do my concealer routine. This I do every single day. So far, all the steps that I've showed you guys, I do every single day. I don't really alternate. So I always use the Fresh Creme Ancienne right before I do my concealer. Then I'll use a salmon concealer to work as a corrector. This is the Eve Pearl Salmon Concealer, which is my favorite. And then I'll go in with the regular concealer, which for the daytime and really for every day, the ones that I like to use are the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. This is a really great one. And then the Clé de Peau Concealer is an awesome concealer, and this one is also really good for every day. Usually in the evening, I'll use the Tarte Shape Tape, but for today, I wanted to try the Makeup Revolution Concealer, which they have said it's just like the Tarte Shape Tape. And I wanted to see, you know, if that is true. So concealer is the step that I will never miss. I actually got two colors, C5 and C6. I don't know. This one is C5. A little bit more yellow, I guess. Pretty good color though. Let me put the other one on top. It is lighter. Something else that I do every day, just because sometimes I get a little bit lazy, is when I don't have time to, or when I don't want to get up in the morning to wet my sponge, I'll use the Smashbox Primer Water. And since that's pretty much every morning, I'm going to do it right now. So I just spray the sponge, kind of squish it. I will go ahead and put it all over my eye because it works as like a little primer. In the morning or every day, I really don't have the time to fuss with adding an eyelid primer separately. Wow, this concealer dries in a way where you don't even have to like set it. But setting is something that I pretty much do every single day. The one that I love the most right now is the La Mer, or the Laura Mercier as well. And this I do go over the eye just so that it doesn't get creasy or anything with a concealer. But honestly, it seems like this Makeup Revolution concealer doesn't even need to be set. But I did want to do it because this is a step that I always do for my quick routine. The next step I always do every single day is going with setting powder and set my whole face. Usually I use the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish, or I'll use the Giorgio Armani. This one is in shade 4. In the MAC I use medium. I use a Charlotte Tilbury. Today I wanted to try the La Mer because I got the La Mer setting powder, which I had never tried. This is what the La Mer setting powder looks like. Has a little sheet there. So again, this is a step that I do pretty much every day, just very, very lightly. Not too much. Bronzer is another must for me. Next I went with bronzer. The one I'm currently using the most is the Tom Ford. I also use the Sayate London in the Palm Island. Of course, my NARS Laguna. For today, I wanted to test out the new Marc Jacobs Omega Bronzer. And this was one that I've been wanting to get forever. I always just bronze where I normally would bronze. I don't do any major contouring on a daily basis. I just kind of go over everything really quickly because who has time for that every single day? I kind of feel like this concealer is making my under eyes a little bit worse. So this next step is not a step that I do on a daily basis. It's just pretty much a step that I do if I have a little extra time and if I want to look a little bit more put together. I take some of my bronzer and a brush like this. Any bronzer will work. You don't have to pull out another eyeshadow. And I kind of go on my eyes on the crease. So this is one of those steps that is not like, you know, not like concealer that I do every single day that I don't fail doing it. This I just do those days that I have an extra 2 minutes to do my makeup with another couple steps that I also show you that are not, you know, the regular steps. So these are kind of like the extra steps that I just wanted to show you guys in case you want it as a tip, but that it's not something that I do every single day either. But it makes a pretty nice difference. So it just gives the eyes a little bit more definition, and it's just very simple. You don't need another product, you just use your bronzer. Blush is definitely something that I do every day. One that I use all the time that I love is the Butter Blush by Physicians Formula. This one is the one that is rosy pink. This is my favorite one. Today I wanted to try a new one from NARS. This one is Loves Me Not from NARS. Look at this packaging, how pretty it is from NARS. Isn't that nice? So blush is an everyday thing. So usually I go with pinky colors. This is very pretty. I saw this on YouTube. Where did I see this one? That made me go buy it. Next, I do highlight, and this is something that I have gotten used to doing every single day, and the one that I use on a daily basis is the Dandelion Twinkle from Benefit. I mean, this is definitely one that I love a lot. Look how much, I just got a new one, thank God. But this is one that I use every single day just because it's so natural. It makes you look so nice and healthy and glowy. If I want to, you know, sometimes I'll just switch it. If it's something more fancy that I want to look a little bit more ba 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 boom, and then I might use the Becca Champagne Pop. But pretty much this is one that I use on a daily basis just when I want to get ready quick and get out of the house. So this next step is another one that is not an everyday step, but it is one that when I have those extra 2 minutes, I also do on my eyes. Sometimes I'll take the same highlight that I just use and with my finger apply it to my lid. Other times I will take this MAC eyeshadow, which I don't know which one it is. I think this one is Naked Lunch. I'm gonna make sure to pull out the pan and write it down below. But I just take my finger. Today I feel like using this one. Take my finger and just apply it on my lid. Just so simple. But this one, even the Dandelion Twinkle looks pretty. Whatever highlight you are using, it's gonna look pretty. It's just very natural. It's not a major eye makeup look. It just looks really nice. And then I also like to, again, this is another step that is not something that I do all the time, is apply a little bit of MAC Nylon to the inner corner. This just brightens up your eyes. Just gives you a nice little glow in the inner corner. It's quick, it's easy. You could even apply it under the brow bone if you wanted to, under the brow. I really don't. I just do it in the inner corner. This next step I do every single day. I have gotten so used to it that especially when I don't do, you know, the bronzer on the crease and the highlight on the lid, this one I always do, and that is to apply a gold eyeliner. Sometimes I'll do gold, sometimes I do bronze, but really the one I like the most is this NYX Glide On, Slide On, Glide On eyeliner in glitzy gold, and I apply it on my lower lash line. I actually do it pretty thick and inside the waterline. I need a mirror. That's decent. I prefer brighter lower lash line colors than like a dark, more harsh color, just because I feel it really helps my eyes look a little bit bigger, makes them pop a little bit more. And if I do like a dark color under, I feel like it will shut my eye. This next step is also one that I do not do every day just because it takes, this is the one that I leave out the most of the time, unless I really have a little bit extra time, more than 2 minutes, and that is to apply a very thin, small wing eyeliner, because that just like makes the whole look. So I'll either use the Tom Ford Eye Defining Pen, which is right now my favorite black, or I'll use the Mad Max Brown from the Tattoo Liner Kat Von D. So this is something that I just really do when I have time, because I really do not want to mess up my liquid eyeliner in the morning right before I'm going to go to work, because then I'll take, instead of 4 more minutes, I'll take another 15 minutes just to clean it up and get it looking nice. But it just adds a little bit extra. If you have the time, like if you want to look really pretty and done together and put together during the day, you're going to go shopping or do something simple, this just adds a nice touch to your makeup. It really just makes a huge difference. But like I said, it's not something that I will do every single day. A step that I do every single day, never fail, like my concealer, is mascara. One that I really like a lot is the Lash Craft Big Volume. Also like the Roller Lash, the Voluminous Lash Paradise. I'm gonna try a new one today though from Benefit, the Bad Girl Bang Mascara. So that is a new one that I wanted to test out. I will always apply lip balm. Usually I'll apply either the Christian Dior Creme de Rose or the Fresh Sugar Lip Caramel Hydrating Balm. The one that I have open today is the Christian Dior. Then the way it really goes is now I rush out of the house, I apply my lipstick and gloss in the car, but for today I'll apply it here. I really don't mess with anything else. I don't even mess like with the brows. So that's pretty much everything I do when it comes to the face. I'll show you what I have in my purse right now. I'll usually have a pink and a nude in my purse, just so depending on what I'm wearing. If I have too many bright colors, I'll use a nude. If I'm wearing more neutral colors, I'll always use the pink. Since today I'm wearing black, I'm gonna use the pink, and I'm gonna use the Dose of Color. This is in the shade Parfait. This is the satin, what is this called? The Lip It Up satin or something like that. I'll put it down below, but the color Parfait is my favorite and it lasts a long time. For some reason, whenever I apply this, I feel like until noon. Like say I put it on at 8:15 in the morning, I don't have to reapply till like noon. Oh, and then I apply this lip gloss, which I'm really enjoying, from Clinique. This is in the shade Spritz Pop. So this one I really like. And together, these two are a match made in heaven. Let me tell you what the nude one I have here. I have my Makeup Forever. This is the Artiste Rouge in C, I can't even read it. I think it's C105, could it be? And then another Clinique one. This is a nude one. They have a couple others. I think these are special edition in Caramel Pop. So this is the nude combo that I currently have in my bag. And this is a pink that I've been using almost every single day. So that is pretty much it. I really hope that you guys enjoyed my simple, quick, and easy everyday makeup look. I also hope that you guys got some good ideas just in case you guys want to create your very own everyday look. Because once you get into the routine and once you practice it over and over again, you just do it so quickly. Like for me, in the morning, sometimes I'm rushing so much and I probably can get out the door in less than 6 or 7 minutes to do my makeup. I'm not a champion when it comes to doing your makeup quickly, which is probably why I've never done a video that is like glam makeup in 5 minutes, because I do take my time a little bit more, but this look never takes me more than max 10 minutes, unless I do some winged eyeliner, then it might go up to 15 minutes. But since I usually don't do the winged eyeliner, in 10 minutes, I'm out the door. And I just feel that you just look nice and you look very put together. I always get compliments, you know, on my makeup at work every day, and it's just something so easy and simple, and I think it just looks very natural. So I'm gonna make sure to list all the products that I mentioned in this video in the description box down below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe before you go. And as always, I just wanna say thank you so much for watching BLoungeMakeup, and I'll talk to you very, very soon. Bye.